Hello everybody and welcome back to another FTB Infinity Expert Series episode. We are back here in the world, still, just cruising along. I've been doing a little bit of work off camera, just a little bit. Nothing too serious though. Kind of just cleaning things up a little bit. As you can see down here, we have made a few changes. Some of this stuff, I've been reducing the channels that we've been using. I've been kind of just tweaking things here and there. Right now we're at 25 out of 32 there and 6 out of 32 there. So if you guys do the math there, that's 31 channels at the moment. And, we actually need one more channel to be used, and then I think I'm pretty much done here. So this guy is just going to run straight across and into our dense cable here. So that'll give us the 32nd channel. It should work. That should be at 26, good, and 6. Beautiful. So now that guy's going to input our quad uranium cells again. That way that is just covered. But, we did fine-tuning, like pulling out of this chest and putting back into the ME interface. I cleared out a little bit over in the processing area, just some of the small things. Upstairs as well, I cleared out some of that. I got rid of us using this compacting drawer, so I'm going to have to clean that up at some point in time. But other than that, we're looking pretty good. We're a little thin on channels and everything, but we're cruising. Then down in the processing area, I've started working as well. I need to fix that. As you can see, I've removed these AE2 machines and a lot of the logistics pipes that went with them, the compressor and the metal former that were here. And I've also changed a couple other things and added them to the last millennium, just to improve on our automation overall. By the way, yeah, I hooked that back up again. Let's just turn that way down. So I finally hooked those back up as well, and I'll show you that too. So down here, right over here, I believe it is. Yes, indeed. Right here, I've rehooked up the wither skeleton skulls and soul sands. So we are getting a ton of withers and nether stars at the moment. Equally, that guy's good, but I started setting up our IC2 cube. And this guy has our metal former with 18 overclocker upgrades. And this guy is set to extruding only. So this is where we're getting our copper cables from and stuff like that. Our compressor as well, same setup. Tons of energy storage and overclocker upgrades. So these are the recipes in here so far that I've added in. And this guy is actually just a plain electric furnace setup instead of the induction furnace. Now, some of you are probably going, okay, why? And I just have it being charged with this solar panel for right now. So let's take a quick little brief look into that. So say we want 1,000 glass. What? Why you do this? 1,000 glass. Go. Okay? It's going to start crafting those right here. And it is now faster than the induction smelter. Than the induction furnace. As you can see, it is smelting it just as fast as it comes in. We actually have to put speed upgrades on our item conduits to pull it out fast enough to keep up. But yeah, so these machines are very, very quick and can produce tons of resources in the blink of an eye. This is kind of the stage of the game where industrial craft actually becomes better than almost all the other machines in the game. So, I mean, we're cruising through. We're already halfway through that stack of 1,000. That's pretty darn quick, if I do say so myself. I also hooked up the assembly table again to get a radiant uranium. And I've hooked up everything else to get us working on the quantum solar panels again. All right. I believe we've already made a couple. Yeah, we got 2 more already prepped and ready to go. So we're kind of progressing along. But one of the things that I want to make, and I don't know if you guys have noticed it out here, probably not as much as you should have, but we need a wireless charger out here. Big time, because this is getting a little bit annoying, me having to recharge my Staff of the Traveling all the time. So we're going to just get this guy down. Just right there works mightily. That's good. And what that'll do is it'll keep our staff of the traveling up at all times. Now, I do want to improve. Oh, we dipped a little low there. Wow. Okay, so 1,000 glass used up that entire quantum solar panels buffer. Unga. All right. Well, that's good to know. I guess we need a few more. Good thing we just made some more quantums. Indeed. All right, so we can get a few more, increase that buffer size a little bit, and boom, and boom. Now, do these guys always just generate at 2,000 because it's always nighttime? I think that's the case, isn't it? Because we're in the last millennium, I'm not sure if there's actually a day cycle here. So that could be a problem with our solar panels, but we could pipe in through our tesseracts as well. And we may end up doing that instead. And it would look a little bit cleaner, and you don't have these solar panels just sitting around, and we can keep them all in the overworld. So I'd like to work a little bit more on the IC2 side of things, because there's a few things that we need to get. And most of them are Draconic Evolution, just saying. So the Wyvern Helm, for example, to get the Wyvern Armor and all that kind of stuff, which is basically some of the best armor. The Draconic is, obviously, but it requires the Wyvern. To get the Wyvern Helm, you need the Quantum Suit. Alright, now the Quantum Suit requires all of these things, and I want to make sure that we can pretty much auto-craft these pretty straightforward like. This guy might be a little bit of a pain, those night vision goggles though. But for the most part, a lot of this stuff we should be able to pretty much do already, if I'm not mistaken. Let's actually take a look into that. So let's look at the quantum gear, because we're going to need it. So the night vision goggles, how much do we have? We have that. Okay. That's not great. Advanced RE battery. Okay, we're making progress here. We have RE bat. Oh, we can make them. We can auto-craft them. Excellent. Okay, good. So we have that guy. The quantum... We'll get this going again here. Let's see. The advanced heat exchangers. Oh, wow. Those require a recipe, if I do say so myself. Compression of lapis lazuli dust. Okay. Electronic circuits and some heat exchangers. So we're going to need a decent amount of electronic circuits. I'm pretty sure of that. So let's craft up 100 of those and get those guys going. In the meantime, do we have lapis dust? We do. Okay. So lapis dust is going to turn into a lapis plate down in here. So we'll just disable this for right now. We'll turn that into a lapis plate. And then we'll reactivate it, and I haven't moved over my pattern terminal yet, so let's go do that. Those withers, man, they're really annoying in the last millennium right now. Just saying. Alright, so this guy will be a processing pattern. 1 lapis lazuli dust becomes a lapis plate. Good. I don't know if we're going to need this all that often, but we might as well automate it up just a little bit. Can we, like, sound muffle those things or something? Okay, we might just have to... Yeah, it's still annoyingly loud. That's all I can say. Alright, good. So that's another compressor recipe that we can set up and get ready to go. Now, from there, we can work on some of our things. So, did we get those electric circuits? Yeah, we're getting them. Okay, good. Heat exchangers. Oh, God. We got sun-scorned. Okay, everything's a little bright. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, quantum, again. We're just working on the helmet here and getting those things done. So we need the advanced heat exchangers, which are those, but we need lapis plates, okay? Lapis plates, we need 7 of them. What? What do you mean no crafting? That's more like it. Alright, good. All 7. Beautiful. So there's 1. I guess we need a few more of those heat exchangers, don't we? Okay. Let's make those while we're at it. Good, 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 good. Boom. 1 and 2. Amazing. And another one of those. good. Advanced heat exchangers, done. So this should, outside of the advanced circuit, let's get a few of those made up too. We'll do 12. Oh no, we're out of a lapis electron tubes. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Well, you know what? For right now, we can make a few of those. We don't need to make them all. We can make 6 of them. And I'll have to get more lapis electron tubes cooked up. But that should give us our ability to at least get our night vision goggles. Right? Oh, what do we need? Reinforced glass? Reinforced glass. What do you mean we don't have glass? Silly IC2. Alright. Boom. Boom. Okay, good. Let's get a little bit of that, because we're going to need it. Okay. Quantum suit. Night vision goggles. Go. Got it. Alright. First hurdle done. Next step is the Nanosuit Helm. That guy's really easy now, because we can pretty much make those quite simply. The Nanosuit Bodyguard is easy. The Nanosuit Pants is also easy, as are the Nanosuit Boots. Okay. Also in here we have rubber boots. We can make 2 of those. Get that ready to go. There goes all our wool. And we can make the Quantum Suit Boots already. Very nice. Achievement get. Okay. The leggings, I believe we'll need a few basic machine frames. Boom. Let's just make 6 of them. I'm sure we'll need them down the road. And we're going to need... Oh, we already have a Lapitron. Good. Okay. So the quantum leggings, all we need to add in is the glowstone dust because it fails us. Good. There's our quantum suit leggings. Awesome. We are making progress faster than I anticipated. This guy's going to take a little bit more because of the electronic jetpack, or the electric jetpack, I should say. Yeah, that's a little bit more of a difficulty. So we need insulated tin cable and 3 RE batteries. Okay. RE-batteries. 3. Really? No CPUs are available? Why? 1, 2, 3. Why is that taking so long? I don't have the iron chipsets. Okay, cancel that. Oh god, that's going to take forever anyways. We really need to make another assembly table or something, just for the chips. Okay, well, we'll make these guys, get those going. We'll also need the tin insulated. You guys, just craft me up one of these. Come on. There we go. Good. And now we can get our bat box for our jetpack. Good. That's the first step. The next step is done, I believe. We have the glowstone dust. Oh, man, I keep doing that. Okay, electric jetpack. And now we need the quantum suit body armor, I should say. Good and good. Done. Last but not least is the helmet. We're going to need a scuba helm. What does that require? Glass, iron bars, and orange dye. Okay, glass, iron bar. I think I have those backwards. And orange dye, which we have an orange tulip here that we can convert into orange dye. Yeah, I have it backwards. Okay, there's a scuba helmet. Good. And are we good to go? I think we're good to go. Quantum helm. Okay, so we have the entire set of quantum gear. So that is the first step towards the Wyvern armor that we require. The next step is we need all the rest of this stuff. So how are we doing? Oh, better than I thought. Now the mana dust is one of the issues, I guess, that we're going to have. We need to make Primal Manna again. And that's really annoying. That's annoying to make. Fairy, Pokephenom, Draconium, and Liquid XP. Yeah, it's really not enjoyable to make this alloy at all. And I don't think there's any other way of doing it. No, there isn't. So we're going to need a lot of this. And I mean a lot. Now, Fairy, if I'm not mistaken, is Blood, Obsidian, and Ardite. all these things we can definitely do. They're just really, really annoying to do. All right, where were we at again? What else did we need? We need a Wyvern energy core. We can make... Do we need one for each piece? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Indeed we do. Okay, so we need 4 of those. We can get those started up because we have that technology just downstairs. So that'll answer that problem. The other problem that we have is some Wyvern Cores. So we need 2, 4, 6, and 8 Wyvern Cores. Okay. 8 of these guys. Boom. We are running low on Draconium, by the way. We are running low on Draconium. We may need to make a Draconic world. Just saying. Okay, 8. Come on. Come on now. I'm trying to craft. I need more crafting CPUs. We might have to branch into that because this is annoying me. We need to craft all the things. Maybe I should just start putting down more crafting tables. Alright, good. So that'll be there. These guys will be up here like so. So we're just missing the mana dust now. And that should be across the board. All that we're missing is mana dust. So I'm going to get those guys worked on. In the meantime, we do have the 64s. I think we just need the coprocessors, which means we need how many of those guys? Well, first of all, we need to finish these. So that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 8 right there. And each one has 6. So that's another 18. 8 and 18 is... Oh, Lord. What is it? 26? 8 and 18? Something like that. So we need 26 of the crafting co-processing units. Okay. Let's get those guys fired up. Pure Certus Quartz Crystal. Oh, dang. Guess what I have disconnected? Well, guess what we're moving next? That. So I'm going to get that prepped and ready to go. In the meantime, I think I'm just going to place down some of these guys. Get them in position. Like so. And like so. Good. Good. Oh, God. All the things. There we go. And like so. So these will be the next step for our crafting CPUs. That guy's not even connected. Okay. Anyways, I need to move over our crystal growth chamber setup. So I'll be right back once I have that done. Alright, so we're over here at the mob farm, and I've decided to go a different route a little bit, because to make the Primal Manna as well, you also need to pour it over top of the, whatchamacallit, where is it here? Over top of the mana-infused metal. Actually, hold on. Do we not have a whole bunch of that? Mana-infused? Yeah, we do. Never mind. We have tons of it. We've gotten tons of it from mining in the other worlds. So we don't even need to worry about that. Okay, that's good. So we just need to make the Primal Manna itself. Not too shabby. But first things first is I need to still move this guy over here. I think I'm going to keep it the same way with the item valve and the ME interface and import bus. But I may tweak it a little bit. But I'm going to move it on over and get things rolling there. Alright, so we're back here and I fixed up the pure Certus. Oh god, the magnetism is real and a huge problem actually. Not ideal in the slightest. Anyways, I have fixed it up so that we are good to go. This guy is working as intended, but like I said, the magnet on this is proving to be a little problematic, but hopefully we'll be upgrading our armor right away, and it won't really actually be a problem. But we just kind of reconfigured the exact same setup that we already had, so nothing really too much to see there. But now we can actually make our crafting co-processors. I think it was 26. It's actually been like an hour and a bit later. So, you know, that's one of the things. So we can at least get these guys started crafting. That's 8 of them so far. Not too bad. And we can start... Piggies! Oh, man. We've got pigs. And a chicken. Uh-oh. The world is coming to an end now here. We have livestock. Oh, dear. Okay. It's not a big deal. So we'll put those guys in place. We'll put these guys in place as well and get that rolling. Oh, we need the next level up. Those withers, though. Oh, my lord. They just keep on dying. It's a little annoying. We may have to move it. Just saying. Okay. We'll take 2 of these 16s for now. I will make the 64s in due time, but those will work for now. By theory, the 16s are probably just fine, but for symmetry and all that kind of stuff, if you know what I mean. So that should expand on our auto crafting a decent amount here, which is wonderful and something that I really want done. So we can do this guy. Good. That'll be the start of that, and we can get in this guy as well. Awesome. So we now have even more ability to auto-craft and expand on the entire thing. Good. So I guess the next step here is the Primal Manna itself. Now, we didn't really go over the exact requirements and all that kind of stuff of what we need for it, but the Molten Fairy, the Molten Pokephenum, Draconium, and Liquid XP. Now, the XP is not a problem at all. We have tons of that. Draconium, we're a little bit shy on, but we still have enough. The Pokephenum, let's see, blood, iron, and cobalt. That's not really difficult, but they do both require blood. Now, blood, you can get in a couple different ways. You can do bloodstained blocks, coagulated blood, which you need blood in the smelter anyways. You can put yourself in it. You can put mobs in it as well. That's another way, but the blood-stained block is probably the best way to go, and it requires some rotten flesh with some smooth sandstone. So, or actually, what does this require? Cobblestone? Can we make it? We can't make it. Okay. So, the other option is... that's about it. We could also do raw beef, but I don't have a great source of raw beef either. So let's see, we have a lot of rotten flesh. So we need to make smooth sandstone. Boom. Done. 64. That's not too bad. That's pretty darn good. And we can get the rotten flesh involved here now. Boom, 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 boom. Good. And that should give us 64 bloodstained blocks from Railcraft. Overall, not too shabby. Let's jump back over into the overworld and work on this thing. By the way, guys, there's some big, important, cool things coming to my channel pretty darn soon. I'm branching out a little bit. It's a little scary, not going to lie. I hope you guys will be able to support it and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Lots of good things coming our way. The other one is, okay, so we need cobalt, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. That'll give us, is that the right number? I'm not too sure. And ardite was the other one, if I remember correctly. Okay, so 8 of these should do the job. Now, what else did we need for that? So the Primal Manna is, okay, the fairy is blood, obsidian, and ardite. Okay, so we need a bit of obsidian as well. So we actually need 1-to-1 blood and ardite. This is not going to work out well at all. We're going to have overages. I can just see it already in my brain. It's going to happen. I just know it. Actually, we need this to be... No, I think it only needs to be 16. Yeah, I think so. Okay. All right. This is going to be an absolute disaster. I'm telling you this right now because I can. So let's work on the Pokephenum first. So that's those guys there. This should... fuel on up. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop it. Go back in there. Thank you. All right. So that gave us some blood. That's good. Yeah, that's disabled. So we're good there as well. Now we're just waiting for the iron and the cobalt. And let's see what we end up with here. Okay. Blood, iron. Okay. 32 ingots of Pokephenum. Good. Now we can do the ardite and obsidian and see what we get for the and how much blood we have left over. I have a feeling we're going to have leftover blood no matter what. It's just, I guarantee you it's not going to work out the way it's working out in my brain. That's all I'm going to say. So, the other thing we needed was liquid EXP. Now, we have some here, so that's great. We'll put that up like that. And we'll just break this guy off, actually. And we'll put it up there. Good. And that will pump it full of liquid XP as well, so that we're prepared for that. So we should see, okay, so we have 24 fairy, 32 Pokefenium. We could use a little bit more fairy, which means we need more blood. Oh, wow. Okay, so we actually need more blood. I am actually slightly shocked. Okay, so the blood stained. We needed the smooth sandstone. Good. We'll get that going. And boom, just like so, we got more. Now, I don't think we need that much more. We had half a stack. Let's try putting in just another 16 and see where that ends us up with. Overall. Again, the Blazing Pyrotheum speeding this guy up quite nicely. We have tons of liquid EXP. That's good. And we're going to need some Draconium as well. Okay, good. Blood. All right, 32 and 32. Amazing. All right, perfect. I calculated somewhat correctly. So each one of those, so we need 64 Draconium then. Okay, and we're going to need 64,000 liquid EXP. All right, here goes nothing. So let's put in the Draconium. We'll get that smelted up. We'll keep this blood around for later. We also have some congealed. Oh, and we do have some fairy and Pokefenium right there. But that's okay. We'll leave it for now. So this should give us some Primal Manna. We may need more liquid XP. That might be a thing. But let's see what we end up with. Okay. Primal Manna, 9,200. Alright, so we're good to go. We did not need more XP. It used up all of our resources. Good. And we have Primal Manna. Good. So now we needed the Mana Dust, right? This stuff here. Now, to make this, we need to put it on a pulverized mana-infused metal. Or, if I'm not mistaken, we can make the block. Is that right? This guy here, the pure mana. And we can make that by doing a mana-infused block with 3,200. Now, we have 9,200, so that's 2 blocks worth. That's not that great, really. But this guy we can make quite easily just by processing that mana-infused stuff, if I'm not mistaken. So, quick little mana-infused. Let's quickly process this guy. We'll jump on down and... yeah, you know what? We'll put it in there. It's going in here. Good. And it's getting pulled out. It should be putting that back into the system. So, mana-infused dust. Oh, we're actually getting the ingots itself. Even better. Awesome. Okay, so we need at least 2 of these. 1, 2. And the rest we'll just pull out for now. Good. So this should give us a couple blocks of pure mana. Now, we actually need a lot more of this stuff than even what I just made. We need a ton more because the draconic stuff, if I'm not mistaken, requires those pure mana blocks that we're making right now. So we just crafted all that up. 64 blocks of draconium, 32 of each, and we need probably 10 times that. So, you know, it's one of those things. And it takes forever. Hurry up. I need to put this over there. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so this should become the pure mana block. Oh, it better. I didn't do that wrong, did I? Pretty sure I did that right. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Pure mana block. Good. Now, we do have another 3,200, so we'll get that guy going as well. I don't believe I have a casting table here anymore, so I may need to steal one of these for right now. We'll take you. All of this is actually disabled for right now anyways, so, you know, it's one of those things. All right. I'm going to get some of this pure mana. We can convert it into mana dust, which is good, but we're going to do the rest manually here. And I'm going to get this guy done, and once I'm done that, we will be back to do more. Alright, so that is all done. We are done all of that. Let's put this guy back before I forget completely. There we go, done. And we got our Primal Manna, good. I actually had a little bit of spare, which is very, very nice. We'll just keep those away for now, and let's make our Wyvern Armor. Why not? Boom, Wyvern Helm. Awesome. Alright, Wyvern chest piece. Oh, okay. Diamond ore. Diamond ore. Oh boy, okay. That's a bit of a situation. I used up all my diamond ore, didn't I? I did. That is not good. That is not good at all. Because all of these take diamond ore. Okay. Looks like I need to go find some. Not a huge deal, but we'll go get some. And once I have that done, we'll resume. Alright, we got the diamond ore that we need, so let's complete our Wyvern gear. Because we can now. Boom. Wyvern chest plate. Very nice. Wyvern pants, because we're pretty much at wrapping up point. And Wyvern boots. What did we miss out on? Wyvern Cores? Did I miscalculate those? It's fine. We'll have them in 2 seconds. Boom and boom. Done. Wyvern boots as well. Now, I'm thinking this is going to allow us to put back on our ring of magnetization. Did I get rid of that thing? I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I stored it. Yeah, there it is right there. Okay, can we actually upgrade this? Ooh, greater ring. Well, let's do that. Why not? Why not make it a nice, beautiful green ring? Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to take off our bound armor. Oh, God. Danger. But we're going to put on our Wyvern armor now. Very nice. Now, again, one of the things with the Wyvern armor is we are not infusing the armor with draconium. Interesting. We do no longer have the Sigil of the Whirlwind, Sigil of Magnetization, Haste, Fast Miner, what was it, Void and Lava Sigil, and of course we won't have our Night Vision or our Aura Goggles anymore on us. So there's some definite setbacks to not running, you know, this armor and all that kind of stuff. So definitely want to take that into consideration when you're talking about things, for sure. But basically what I did is I just kind of set up a quick quarry and we're good to go. Now, one of the things, so we have the Ring of Odin, which gives us the 10 extra hearts, and the Greater Band of Mana. Now, both the Greater Band of Mana works in your inventory as well. You don't need it in a bauble spot for it to function, so we'll just keep that in our inventory now instead. And we have our Wyvern armor. Sweet. Oh, and one other thing. We have another creative energy cell. Huzzah! Our second one. Sweet. How sweet is that? Now, I believe we have the RTG and the quantum solar panels already in place for the next one. But we do not have the Awakened Draconic stuff yet. I'm probably going to need to farm some Draconium, and that'll probably be next episode. We'll need some Draconium ore, so I'm going to let the quarry run. I hope we get a whole bunch of the Draconium ore, because I think that's the only way that I'm going to be able to make it, is just with that. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that. How are we doing on uranium? I fired that up downstairs. Our radiant uranium just gets murdered in this setup, but you know, it's one of those things. Lapis electron tubes as well. Has anybody automated those? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, that is it for us. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to swap out our armor. Oh, that looks amazing on the armor stand, doesn't it? And refill our RTGs, because we have all that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in our What do they call this again? The dire crafting table. Anyways, that's it, guys. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Look forward to some interesting or unique things coming to the channel. Stuff that I've never really done before, and stuff that I don't think anybody's ever done before. Do we move faster than what we did before? Like, holy gee whiz. I think we're moving faster in this armor. Holy cow. Okay. The other thing that's really nice about this, I can finally change my particles back to being on. I don't have the little potion effects that the other one gave us, so that's also very nice. We do have some more Primal Manna in there. I think I'm going to make just more, period, because I have a feeling we're going to need quite a bit. Just saying, just a little bit. I run so fast I hit my head. Look at this, going downstairs. All right, see you later. Bye.